Hey guys, Scott's Reviews. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about my Jeep 4xe. Got the top down, sun's out, it's solar eclipse day, so maybe I'll add some fun solar eclipse at the end of this if I get any good video of that. But today we're talking about the update I received on my Jeep about a couple of weeks ago. And it was the defroster update. That was more than just a minor defroster fix. It was a pretty big update. I've had one major issue with this thing, and then I want to talk about one thing from the max regen braking change they did that I'm not really a huge fan of. Some folks may like it, but I'm not a big fan of it. So let's talk. All right, so I'm gonna head over and get the car washed again. So I've been still going back to the same car wash if you watched my video before, and I've had zero issues with the top leaking or anything like that on this One Touch soft top. So we're gonna go back, get it washed, get it wiped down, and make it look good. Scary part. What's the major issue that I had? Well, I'm gonna show you the video, but real quick, I lost power. So on the highway at 50 something miles per hour, I had the pedal down. It was on electric mode. I had maybe 47% battery left. And when I gave it more gas but more power, the electric didn't push it any further. It kept slowing down, and then the more pedal I gave it, finally the gas had to kick in because it realized I'm not getting enough power from the electric, so the gas kicked in, and then the gas got me up to a point. I let go of the gas, put it back on electric, and the same thing happened again where I had no power. So I'll show you the videos of that now. We'll come back and talk about it. So I'm driving along at 70 miles an hour and I am losing power in the electric. I switched it to hybrid, so now it's basically running on hybrid mode. But I'm gonna switch it here back into electric and see what happens. All right, it's an electric, and I have the pedal to the metal and the gas kicks back on. Electric is flashing. All right, we're still working on electric, and it's just not giving me much juice. Like, it's gonna have to jump in the gas here to get up this onto the floor, and then the gas jumps in. Yeah, I got nothing. It says electric, but my foot is almost to the floor, and then the gas is gonna kick in because it has to. See, I had 34% battery. When it started happening, I had around 47% battery. And it's working on lower speeds, but it's not giving me any torque. All right, giving it gas, giving it gas, giving it gas, giving it more gas, and it's not responding. Well, I'm gonna shut the car off and when I get to my stop, and then we'll see if that makes a difference. I'm gonna turn off the car. Give it a second. Open the door. The electrical goes off. Back on. Still in electric mode. And let's go. It is floored, and the gas had to kick back in. That ain't working. Yeah, I got nothing. So I'm gonna have to switch it into e-save because it's just trying to go to electric and not give me any power. All right, so we went into the store for about 35, 40 minutes, and got back in the car. I went right to electric, nothing else. And so far, it's holding. It's acting normal, I guess you could say. We're at 54 miles an hour. Haven't jumped the gas yet. Let's see what it does when we get on the interstate. All right, since then, I have taken the Jeep out maybe 4 or 5 more times, and I've not experienced the issue again. So I have not been able to duplicate it. I still have an appointment in a couple of days. I called the dealership and told them what happened. Give me an appointment about a week out so I can keep driving it around and see if it happens again. So I'm still trying to duplicate that issue. If it never comes up again, then great. But if it's always in the back of your mind, is it going to happen? So maybe I should get it looked at. I don't know what they'll do. Maybe they'll redo the software and do it again. We'll have to see. But if you have any experience like that of losing power, I didn't really get, again, a indicator on the main screen saying there's an issue. Just the flashing of the electric on the side of the Jeep, flashing it like it's not working. Now let's talk about max regen braking. I really enjoyed max gen re-braking. It was kind of like driving a golf cart. So you could drive around in traffic, make turns, all that kind of stuff, and just use the gas. Off gas, max gen re-braking would kick in, slow down the car enough to make a stop. Now you would have to use the brake at the end of that, of course, to make a complete stop. Or if you're trying to do things too fast and you need more time to brake, obviously you hit the brake then. But if you allow yourself enough distance between cars and all that kind of stuff, the max gen re-braking was like driving a golf cart basically. And it's going to save on your brake pads. Absolutely. Coming home, I have a turn that I always make, and I would just basically get in a turn lane, come off the gas. It would slow all the way down, almost enough where I can then go ahead and make that turn. Max gen re-braking would then kick in a little bit more as I turned to really slow me down, and then all I would do is hit the gas again and go from that point forward. Now I feel that I'm actually using the brake more in all those situations. So in traffic, as I come off the gas, it's not braking fast enough. I'm going to have to use my brake myself to slow down the car. The turn, I would absolutely have to use a brake to make that turn now, given the same situation, same speed, everything else I'm doing. So maybe other folks complained that it was too aggressive and they didn't like it. So Jeep went in and kind of calmed it down a little bit. But for the folks that actually like the aggressiveness of it, like a golf cart, then I'm kind of disappointed. So Jeep, I wish you could make it where we chose how aggressive the max gen re-braking was. There's a place to go onto the screen, make your adjustment, maximum, minimum, that kind of thing, and let us decide how much regen braking we want to have happen. That would be nice. Well, that's all for this one. Let me know if anything has happened to your Jeep like that after the either update, the defrost update or the big update for the battery issue update. Because I feel some of those updates are kind of the same, just a little mix different between what's going on with your battery versus defroster or whatever. Okay, that's it. Like, subscribe down below. We'll see you on the next one.